Everyone, this is going to be a very quick crash course on HTML that will serve as a good refresh. So HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language, and it's used to create the structure of websites. This is an HTML document. It can be created with an exclamation mark, but when you create a new file in Code Sandbox, it should have the layout for you. So you really don't have to do this, I guess, most of the time, but just good to know. So an HTML document has two components. When it's first created, it has a head component and a body component. So the head component just contains metadata of your website. You don't have to care about this right now, but the body is really what you need to care about. Inside the body is where you declare all the contents of your website. So for example, these are HTML elements. It composes of a starting tag and ending tag. The starting tag and the ending tag are like virtually the same, except there's this slash right here. Between these tags are content, and so it's what you want to place on the website. And so this is the most basic tag. It's called the paragraph tag. You can create a paragraph tag by just typing P and then tab. So you can see it created the HTML element for me, and I can just write whatever I want. I can write hello world, and this would give me hello world, as you can see here. So let's move on. Second, there's H1 heading tags. They range from H1 to H6. H1 is the biggest, while H6 is the smallest. Here I can see heading. It's big text. If I have an H6, you can see it's a very small text. It's even smaller than the paragraph element, but it's bolded, so that's what makes it a heading, I guess. Okay, image tag. So images are very special because they're self-closing, so they don't need an ending tag. You can see it only needs a starting tag, and you don't need to put the ending tag. So you can see that there's src and out. And so what are these? So these are called attributes. Attributes are special words inside an HTML element that specify things about that element. They go inside the opening tag. So the image element, the image tag is two required attributes. The first one is src, standing for source. This would be the link to the image, while out is going to be a text that shows if this image is not available. So I got this picture ready. You can drag whatever image you want into Code Sandbox, but to reference this image, all I need to do is in the source attribute, I just need to put the name of the image. So you can see it's skullcolor.jpg, so I just need to put skullcolor.jpg. And let's wait for a while. Yep, here. The image is now rendered onto the website. So I'm going to showcase what the out attribute looks like. So let's see. So I can put whatever I want. You can see that the out attribute skull color did not actually render. So why is that? And that's because this image is actually available. The out attribute only renders if this is unavailable to whatever reason. So one of the reasons is if this image doesn't actually exist. So for example, if I do skullkade.jpg, well, I mean that doesn't exist, right? Because the file is called skullcolor.jpg. So you can see that the out is now rendered onto the website. All right. Now I'm going to talk about the link tag. So link tag has another attribute called href, and that is basically the link to the website you want to open. So I'll just display it right now. You can see when I press tab, it already creates the href attribute for me. So I want to go to Google, so I can just type out the link, and then maybe the content I want to show is this link goes to google.com. You can see that when I click on this, it would go to Google here. the link tag also has another attribute called target, and so the target would specify where I want to open this link. And so the most common attribute, the most common value to add to this attribute is underscore blank. Don't forget the underscore. I'm not sure why they put the underscore, but it's just required. So I'm just gonna show it's right now. So let me reload this first. I set target to underscore blank. And when I click on this link, it's gonna open up in a new window instead of opening it inside Code Sandbox. So this is HTML Crash Course. You can publish your website by clicking the rocket here and then just following the instructions. Deploy to Netlify would be your best choice. So unless you want to use Vercel or GitHub pages, but Netlify is already an available option, so I don't see why you won't want to use that. Alright, thank you everyone.